Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. The cleaning lady wasted no time throwing fans into a whirlwind of emotions as Season 4 kicked off with an unexpected and brutal exit. After waiting 10 months for the show's return, audiences were barely given a moment to settle in before being hit with a gut-punching farewell. Agent Katherine Russo, played by Liza Weil, met a fiery and gruesome fate at the hands of the Sin Cara cartel. The scene was ruthless, burned alive in her car as payback for her role in taking down Ramona Sanchez. It was a jarring way to start the season, but in hindsight, the writing was on the wall. When Fox dropped the Season 4 synopsis earlier this year, Russo's absence from the episode descriptions raised eyebrows. Fans who read between the lines might have sensed something was off, but even those suspicions couldn't have fully prepared them for how quickly and violently she was written out. At the start of the premiere, Russo seemed to be on the verge of a major victory. She was using her power to help Thonny and her family secure visas, a move that would have changed their lives forever. Seeing Thonny, Fiona, Chris, and Luca so hopeful and relieved during their immigration interviews felt almost too good to be true. And in this world, when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. Russo's murder was swift and horrifying. Just moments after promising Thonny a new future, she was ambushed outside the immigration office. Trapped in her car as Ramona's enforcers sealed her fate with a Molotov cocktail, she didn't stand a chance. The explosion was shocking, but what made it even more devastating was that Thonny saw everything unfold right before her eyes. It was another trauma added to an already insurmountable list, but this time, it was also a turning point. This loss didn't just shake Thonny, it redefined her trajectory. With her best chance at legal status destroyed in an instant, she had a choice to make: run or fight. While she initially considered fleeing to Cambodia with Luca, something in her snapped. Instead of retreating, she decided to dig in deeper. And that's where things took an even more intriguing turn. By the end of the episode, Thonny had strategically aligned herself with Jorge Sanchez, the new leader of Sin Cara. Their dynamic is already laced with tension, maybe even something more than just professional ties. But regardless of the underlying emotions, it was a calculated move. By stepping into the cartel's world as their go-to doctor, Thonny is walking a razor-thin line. It gives her leverage, sure, but it also cements her in a dangerous position where one wrong step could cost her everything. Balancing a job in a legitimate hospital while treating cartel members in secret is a high-risk gamble, and it's clear she knows exactly what she's doing. The final phone call with Ramona made one thing certain: Thonny isn't afraid anymore. And honestly, that's what makes her more dangerous than ever. What do you think about this shocking twist? Was Russo's death the perfect way to set the season in motion, or do you wish she had stuck around longer? And what's your take on Thonny's new alliance with Jorge? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This season is already shaping up to be a wild ride, and we need to unpack every detail.